Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great week thus far. I have a favor to ask of you this week, and I think it's something that will benefit all of us in healthcare. And so I'm hoping that if this doesn't apply to you specifically, that you'd be willing to share it with your network. And so here it is. I am looking for participants for a research study that I'm conducting. It's a phenomenological study, and that's just a fancy way of saying sometimes we talk about things, but we don't really get at its essence. And so, what I'm trying to do is to hear stories from clinicians about their experience in healthcare and in seeing patients. And then from that, looking for ways to make sense of their experience and bring that forward. And why I think that's important is because it will help us in talking about patient engagement. How do we help clinicians better engage with patients? How do we help clinicians with any incentive programs that we're running? How do we work on employee satisfaction with our clinicians? So there's a lot that can be done from this information. I'm looking at also doing the patient side of it, which will be forthcoming. But for right now, I'm looking for anyone, any clinician that is patient facing that experienced healthcare. They were patient facing pre-COVID, through COVID, and then after. And from them, it's about a 45-minute to an hour-long interview. So not a lot of investment. I may do a second interview if I have additional questions, but that's all it requires. And again, I'm looking for clinicians that have been patient facing. So they're actually seeing patients before COVID, during COVID, and after COVID. And I'd like them to share their experience or how they feel that they may have changed or some transition that's taken place for them since being in practice. And like I said, I'll make that information widely available in our industry. And I think that it will be super helpful when we're looking at designing programs, because I don't know about you, but I feel like there is something palpable that's changed, even though a lot of us maybe feel like the world is back to what it was, this new normal or what have you, or old normal. I think that there is something to say or something to be said about how healthcare has changed, and definitely think what we went through with COVID and where we are today, that there's been some change, and it's will impact and potentially direct differently how we thought about the programs and the work that we were doing prior to the experience of the pandemic. And so again, would love it if you would share this with your network. For folks to get in touch with me, they can direct message me on LinkedIn, and I'll also put some information out there about how you can best contact me. Thank you.